Well, it's pretty clear that Google isn't simply just a business enterprise, though it is the most powerful business in the history of the world. It's also an ideological organization to its core. Google cares what you're able to see and what you're able to think, and they exercise the same kind of control over their own employees. Kevin Cernekee would know that firsthand. He spent 3 years at Google working as an engineer. He says he faced relentless bullying and intimidation from Google for his political views, which are not liberal. One manager added him to an internal blacklist until finally Google fired him last year. Kevin Cernekee joins us tonight. Kevin, thanks very much for coming on. So you believe that Google knew what your politics were, that you're a conservative, harassed you for those views, and then ultimately dismissed you on the basis of them.
Yes, that's true. So basically what happened is when I joined Google, I saw a lot of employees being mistreated and abused and harassed for sharing conservative views or just for questioning company policies. And I raised these issues through all the appropriate channels. I raised it through HR, went to VPs, eventually wound up filing a charge with the Labor Board. And Google knew about this. This opened a federal investigation from the Labor Board. I was working very closely with an investigator over there. What happened was Google decided they did not like this investigator, and they made a lot of false accusations against me, and they fired me. They said in writing that the reason they fired me was for participating in this labor investigation, and they're basically daring the government to do anything about it.
I don't think it's illegal, is it? I mean, you can't fire someone for initiating a labor action, can you?
I wouldn't think so. I have appealed the decision, and the Labor Board came back and basically said denied. They did not cite any case law. They didn't really have a reason for it. It's basically their will against anybody else's.
Right. The most powerful country in the Freudian slip in the world. How ideological is the management at Google?
It's highly ideological. You can see bias at every level of the organization. One thing that I've noticed is that just handling of routine issues is plagued with bias. Like they will get a report, an email from a liberal reporter complaining about something, and they will jump on it and they will fix the issue very, very quickly. In contrast, one thing that I saw when I worked there was if you do a Google search for Crippled America, which is Donald Trump's book, you would get results that showed Mein Kampf instead of Crippled America. And I reported that. I filed a bug against it. I escalated. I tried to run it up the chain. They took 9 months to fix that bug. They just stalled at every opportunity. They assigned it to people who no longer worked there. They made every excuse in the book to avoid taking down something that made Donald Trump look bad. And I saw a number of other incidents just like that.
Do you believe that Google will attempt to influence the election outcome, will attempt to try to prevent Trump from being reelected?
I do believe so. I think that's a major threat. They have openly stated that they think 2016 was a mistake. They thought Trump should have lost in 2016. They really want Trump to lose in 2020. That's their agenda. They have very biased people running at every level of the company, and they have quite a bit of control over the political process. So that's something we should really worry about.
And yet Congress, including Republicans, are just sitting back and acting like it's not happening. It's disgusting. Kevin, thank you for sounding that alarm. I appreciate it. Good to see you.
Thank you.